Number 1 is San Northern Star, owned by Bill Sanders of Stevenson, Alabama, trained by Jim Artledge Jr., Dallas Miller. Number 2 is Jelly's Best Jam, owned by Michael Bardo, Bradford, Ohio, trained by Dan Perdue. Jim Daly is up. Number 3 is Lacey Nukes, owned by James Urchelio of Warsaw, Indiana, trained by Joe Essig, Bob Harper. Number 4 is Kate the Great, owned by Kentuckiana Racing Stable, Lexington, Kentucky, trained by Peter Fillies, Jeff Nisonger. Number 5 is Rockin' D, by the Rockwell Farm Stable Incorporated, Hilliard, Ohio, trained by Robert Carsey. Dave Hawk is up. Number 6 is Cam Bass Girl, owned by Richard Garrison of Frankfort, Ohio, trained by Brett Ader, Jeff Fount. And for the outside of the 7 is Our Rotten Ruby, owned and trained by Ralph Calvert Jr. of Racine, Ohio, Bill Ong Jr., Yen Herselke. Field in motion. Being sent on their way. They're off fan pacing and firing for the lead. There goes Kate the Great. Driving up middle of the track, that is Rockin' D. From the outside, there is Cam Bass Girl, who is driving on for command. Cam Bass Girl is looking for the lead here. On the inside, Kate the Great is racing in second, and Rockin' D is up on the outside in third and looking for the lead. A gap at 2 in fourth. That is Lacey Nukes. Another gap at 2 in fifth is San Northern Star. A gap of 4 racing there in sixth. That is as they race by the opening quarter. Jelly's Best Jam in seventh and trailing the field, Our Rotten Ruby. The opening quarter was a quick one, 27 and 1/5 for these 2-year-old pacing fillies. And on top of the field, Rockin' D leads the way here along the inside. Cam Bass Girl is tracking her from the garden spot, racing in 2. Kate the Great is unhurried in third, racing in fourth, and a bit closer there. That is Lacey Nukes. A bit closer, racing in 5 is Jelly's Best Jam. Sixth along the inside, Our Rotten Ruby. In seventh and trailing the field after the break is San Northern Star. They tripped the halfway mile beam of the race in 58 and 3/5. Off the turn and driving down the backside, 2-year-old pacing fillies will start their long journey towards 3/4 with Rockin' D leading the way here by a length and a half. Along the inside, racing in second, that is Cam Bass Girl. Now first to flush, coming with a rush on the outside in third. Here's Lacey Nukes along the inside in fourth. That is Kate the Great. Second over the outside in 5 is Our Rotten Ruby. Sixth is Jelly's Best Jam, and seventh and trailing the field, San Northern Star. As they approach the 3/4 mile mark of the race, 3/4 in 1:29 and 3/5. They'll pace the final turn and head for home. And Rockin' D with a flip of the whip here opens up by 2.5. To the outside, Lacey Nukes could not go with her. Cam Bass Girl along the inside is third, and swung up 3 wide is Our Rotten Ruby. Off the turn and driving through Power Alley. On top of the field, Rockin' D with the lead here to the inside. Cam Bass Girl. Kate the Great is coming to her and coming on. Rockin' D to the inside. Kate the Great on the outside. These two to the wire. Photo for a win. Finishing third was the 6 Cam Bass Girl at the top of the mile, 1:59 flat, 59 flat to establish her first career victory. Here's the 4 Kate the Great. A 2-year-old bay filly by Arts Place out of a Jate Straight. She by Jate Lobel by the Kentuckiana Racing Stable, Lexington, Kentucky, trained by Peter Fillies. Nicely handled here this evening by wedding driver Jeff Ace Nisonger. Kate the Great, first career victory, 1:59 flat. Currently at a tote delay. The pick 3, 2 of 3, 524, 327.80.